the location of our 100 West is basically, we're very near the Skyway Stage 3. So if your client is eyeing to travel the north side of Luzon, we are less than 20 minutes away. Then you can enter the NLEX. So next slide, please. All right. So going back to my discussions, 100 West is a mixed-use development. So it's a combination of residential, commercial, and an office space. So if you're eyeing for your client na not just for end user, but as well as for, this is also, project is great for investors as well. Kasi nga, within the project itself, mismong you have your target future mag-rent for your specific unit. So this is a great investment, or of course for our young professionals who is working within Makati area. Actually, kahit BGC area, it's still very accessible. Or actually, kahit sa South area, si future unit owner, si future client niyo po, it's also very near since medyo towards the Skyway Stage 3 naman po tayo. So it's very accessible. So next slide, please. So just to give you the mixed-use complex, so we have the commercial center, which is located on the ground floor all the way to 3rd floor. Then the office space, or the BPO, is located on the 8th floor to 11th floor. And for the residential condominium, it is located on the 12th floor all the way to 38th floor. So we have available parking levels, which is the basement is for the commercial center. For the office or the BPO, that would be 4th to 5th floor. For the residential, we have 6th to 7th floor. Next slide, please. So what are the commercial centers located under 100 West project? We have bank, we have grocery, convenience store, restaurants, laundry, alteration shops, tech store, spa, and salon. Next slide, please. And also for the office BPO, this is also leased to BPO, IT, and knowledge-based companies equipped with fiber optic facilities, higher rental potential for investors, and the total area can accommodate up to 5,000 employees. So ganun po kalaki yung ating office or BPO space po natin. Next slide, please. So for our site plan, as you can see, we have our retail shop, which is located along Center Hill, Puyat Avenue. And for the residential lobby is on the other side of the street. And for the entrance of the BPO lobby natin, that's along Washington Street driveway. Next slide, please. So why choose 100 West for our end user? So this project is modern Scandinavian-inspired prime unit. Next slide, please. So under 100 West Residential, this is a modern Scandinavian interior. So of course, we have a view of Manila and Makati skyline, which is again, our residential floor would start at 12th floor, just to minimize yung noise pollution since we are on the one of the busiest street. And also, we have provided balconies for 1 BR and 2 bedroom units. So approximately, we have available of 898 Scandinavian-inspired unit. And more or less, we have 35 units per floor, and we have 3 meters floor to ceiling height. So as you can see, for this project po, it's a high ceiling yung mga units po natin. Next slide, please. So this is the sample residential floor plan. It is color-coded for our available units, which is 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom. We have available corner units, which is a 2 bedroom, and also we have available corner 1 bedroom. So what's good about the floor plan po natin? We have parang 2 sides of the building na they get the view of Makati and they get the view po of Manila. So we have facing east and facing west. So next slide, please. So approximately for a 1 bedroom unit, we have 29 to 37 square meters. So kindly take note, we turn over a fully finished unit. So as you can see on your screen, these are the finishes na ipoprovide po ni Filinvest Land once we turn over your unit. So, next slide, please. And we also have a 2-bedroom unit, which is approximately yung ating size range would be 47 to 61 square meters. So normally, we provided, of course, mga porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles for the toilet and bath. And we have provision for cable TV, phone line. We have basic base cabinet with granite countertop for the kitchen and complete shower fixtures na po tayo, toilet fixtures for the toilet and bath. Next slide, please. And also, what's good about 100 West, we have provided the automatic door lock system. So this is a 3-way access and alarm system. So unit owner can use a user code, pwede rin pong key card, and also override keys. So just in case your client or your future unit owner medyo nakalimutan yung kanyang code, once he or she has yung key card, they can open yung kanilang automatic door lock system. And also, we have yung override keys for this one. Next slide, please. And play. So, what's good about this project po natin, we tailor fit yung ating amenities to promote yung ating pinaka-perfect work-life balance. Since this is located sa one of the busiest area nga po in Metro Manila, which is Makati. So, we wanted na once makauwi na sila with our project, they can relax, they can use the amenities, which is talagang tailor-fitted sa ating mga unit owner. Next slide, please. So what are the amenities or what are the project features under 100 West? We have the landscape driveway and drop-off areas. We have interior design lobby. We have exclusive meal room. We have 6 high-speed elevators. We have 3 fire exits per floor. We have, of course, 24-hour security. We have backup power. We have CCTV system. And we also have centralized garbage disposal system. We have fire and smoke detection system and automatic fire sprinkler system. Next slide, please. So the amenity floor is located on the 12th floor. So as you can see doon sa ating 12th floor leisure hub po natin, we have the infinity pool. We also have yung pinaka-playground po natin dyan, as well as the fitness center. We have the poolside patio. We have the kids central. We have the outdoor family lounge. So later on, I'll be showing you the artist perspective for the amenities or for the project feature under 100 West. But what's good about this project po, soon will be turned over na po yung ating mga unit. So siguro mga 4 to 5 months will be start to contact our unit owner na naka-avail na po ng ating 100 West. But again, we still have available units naman po for 100 West. Next slide, please. So this would be our infinity pool. So they'll be having yung view ng ating Makati skyline. So sabi nga po natin, it is tailor-fit doon sa ating mga young professionals na who wanted na when they got home, they can relax and they can still view the Makati skyline. Next slide, please. So this is the artist perspective for the playground and meditation garden. Next. We also have the kids central. Next. We also have the people. We also have the fitness center and yoga studio. Next. We have the poolside patio. Next. We also have the outdoor family lounge. So again, ito po yung mga artist perspective po natin. But if you want to view na po yung actual project natin, actual amenities po natin, just kindly inform the Team Elite for the scheduling po of the actual viewing. So we allow naman po basta by schedule lang. Next slide, please. And we also have yung private rooftop club. So what's unique about this project, on the topmost level po of our building, we have a private rooftop club. So mas ma-appreciate pa ni client, aside of course dun sa infinity pool with the view of the Makati skyline, mas makikita nila ng view yung Manila and Makati because on the topmost level of the building, we have provided a skyline deck. So as you can see po, we have the function area A and we have the function area B. So if your unit owner or if your client wanted to have a private event, so they can rent this out. So ayan po, at least they can have the view of Makati or Manila skyline. Next slide, please. So ito po yung ating function hall. Next. So yan po yung pinaka-artist perspective po natin. Next, please. And this would be yung ating skyline deck. So normally, we have the outdoor theater and community garden po for that. Next slide, please. Ayan po. So that would be yung ating magiging sunset deck, bar, and lounges once ma-turn over na po natin yung project. So pwede pong gamitin yan nila unit owner. So for the unit pricing, so ito na po yun. For the unit pricing, again, for 100 West, we have 2 available units. That would be 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom. So sizes for 1 bedroom is 29 to 37. Average price is 6.1 million. And for 2 bedroom po natin, 47 to 61 square meters. That is 9.2 million yung average price po natin. Next slide, please. So for the project update, just to give you po the update under 100 West. So ito na po siya. That's along Senator Hill po yan. Baka medyo nadaanan na po natin. So that's under Filinvest land po na project. So as in talagang top up na po ito. Again, by 4 to 5 months, we'll start na i-contact na po ang ating mga unit owner for their move-in po. Next. Just in case clients would ask, ano po yung mga specific brands under commercial spaces po natin for 100 West? Of course, we have yung bank, which is East West. We'll be having as well Robinson's Easy Mart. We also have Pande Manila. Next slide, please. We also have Nanyang, if you're familiar with the Singaporean restaurant. Ayan po, parang Singaporean restaurant / parang coffee shop. We also have Gongcha. Next slide, please. And give you the actual unit for 100 West. So we have provided a specific unit for actual viewing. So as you can see, very elegant, Scandinavian inspired po yung mga units po natin dyan. For the tiles, we have white porcelain tiles for the living. And yung floor to ceiling height natin is mataas, which is 3 meters. Next slide, please. Ayan po. So, very well lighted, well ventilated yung mga units po natin because some of the windows is floor to ceiling po natin. So, mas maganda yung view ni future unit owner. Next slide, please. All right. So, once again, for our turnover date, we have more or less December 2022. Again, we still have available units for 100 West. So kindly contact your team elite for the availability of the units po. All right. So after 100 West, my second project. So we have the new generation Oasis. So this is one of our newest project which is located in Taguig City. So Panglao Oasis Taguig is a medium-rise community which is located along, next slide please. All right, so just to give you an overview po muna, why is it Panglao? Because we wanted to provide a resort-inspired community which is situated in one of the busiest city again in Metro Manila, which is located in Taguig. So as we all know naman po, Panglao Island is one of the famous tourist destination in Bohol. That is why we named after our project kay Panglao Island because we wanted to provide a family-oriented, a tropical island experience to our future unit owner. But again, kahit hindi na siya mag-travel all the way to Bohol within the city itself, they can experience yung tropical vibe na through the development, of course, of Filinvest land. So, next slide, please. So for Panglao Oasis, it is a new generation oasis because normally the type of development that we create is 60% dedicated for open space and 40% dedicated for the residential. But now, for the new generation Oasis, we dedicate the 70% for the open space and the 30% is for the residential. So we have the dynamic design, authentic resort vibe, we have vibrant living spaces, and we have generous amenities. So next slide, please. So again, it is located along Levi Mariano Avenue, formerly Cayetano Boulevard. Sorry, it's formerly Cayetano Boulevard. So if you're familiar with the heritage, what else? If you're familiar, of course, with McKinley, we are a few kilometers away from that area. Just to be specific, just to give you the pinaka key areas po within the development of Panglao Oasis. We are 3.76 kilometers away from Arca South. We are 4 kilometers away from BGC. We are more or less 6 kilometers away from Makati, and we are 9 kilometers away from Ortigas. We are very near Pure Gold, which is 600 meters away. So within the project itself, kung kailangan ni client mag-grocery, we're very near po yung mga establishment for their basic needs. We are 600 meters away from Vista Mall. We are 3 kilometers away from Market. We are 4 kilometers away from SM Aura. When it comes to schools naman po, we are near Montessori. We also have within the area, we have Southville, which is approximately 1 kilometers away. UP Grad School, that is 7 kilometers away. We have a church within the area, which is 650 meters away. We're very near Medical Center Taguig, which is 150 meters away. And if they wanted St. Luke's BGC, we are 7 kilometers away. So other landmarks po, we're very near terminals. So this is suited also doon sa mga client natin na madalas mag-travel international as well as domestic actually, because we are 10 kilometers away from Terminal 3, and also we are 5 kilometers away kay Philippine Navy Golf Course. So next slide, please. The location itself, it's maganda po because within the area as well, we have yung infrastructure projects po natin. We are 3 kilometers away kay C5. So once dumaan ka na sa C5, you're very accessible going to Ortigas, going to East, and we are also 4 kilometers away kay BGC. And soon within the area po of Panglao, I think along that Levi Mariano Avenue, magkakaroon po ng mga infrastructure, which is I think yung pinaka train, may isang station within that area. So just in case si client, once we turn over this development, it's very convenient for them na mag-commute na lang. So ayan po, the Mega Manila Subway. So this is 4 kilometers away from Panglao. Next station, next slide please, next station. So for the project overview, again, we are located along Cayetano Boulevard, that is formerly Levi Mariano Avenue. So that's under Barangay Ususan, Taguig. So for the total land area po of Panglao project, that is approximately 40,718 square meters. And for the project type po natin, we have 6 medium-rise building. So approximately 12-story po each building. Next slide, please. So again, the new generation po of Oasis is 70% dedicated for the open space. So we wanted to provide again yung ganitong community sa ating mga future unit owner. Normally, we want to target, especially for medium-rise community, is yung mga end user po natin because we are on the quiet side of Taguig. We are outside BGC, but still it's very convenient for our future unit owner to travel to BGC dahil less than 15 minutes nasa BGC area ka na. Next slide, please. So we have provided resort-style amenities. Next slide, please. So we have provided 900 square meter pool area. So we have the beach edge leisure pool. We have the 25-meter lap pool. We have kiddie pool. We have pool deck, poolside cabanas. We have sports and recreation area, clubhouse, and of course, barbecue pit. So makikita po natin, ito po yung pinaka-artist perspective for the amenity area of Panglao. And talagang yung vibe po niya, parang as if nasa, nasa resort ka sa Panglao. Next slide, please. So we have the volleyball court. Of course, we have the 25-meter lap pool. We have the playground. Next slide, please. We have, of course, a function room. We also provided a music room. We have the game room. We have fitness gym. And kung makikita po natin, the design or the facade of the building is wave-like pattern. So the Panglao Oasis building designed by H1 architect draw inspiration from the waves along the beaches of Panglao. So bringing an organic feel to the structure. So the architects balance this with the timeless elegance of clean line, vibrant tones of our own Philippine architecture. So wave-like facade po yung ating mga building. So para mas ma-invive nila unit owner yung resort community po natin. Next slide, please. And also, sabi nga po natin, we dedicated at least 70% of the community for the amenities or for the open space. Within the building itself, we provided yung ating myELITE concept. So within the building po natin, unit owner can experience the ventilation, yung light pumapasok po mismo sa building, di ba? Normally, that's the concern din of some of our future investors, na they wanted na yung kung saan sila, of course, titira, especially with their kids, is yung maaliwalas. So we wanted to provide with this concept, especially with our new generation Oasis development in Filinvest. So you can highlight this to your future unit owner or future client. Next slide, please. So just to give you the development plan po, we have approximately, again, 40,718 square meters. We have, as of today, we have 4 buildings na ino-offer ng client. But yung pinaka-newest building po natin would be Building Cabana, because some of the buildings po natin, which is Bughaw, Alon, Daloy, medyo limited na lang po yung available units natin. So what we have po, most of our inventories is available kay Building Cabana po. So we are 1.25 meters above road level, just to give you po other development features. We are 2.5 meter high retaining wall. We have, of course, water supply po natin is Manila Water. We have fire tank, we have CCTV, of course. We have materials recovery facility for this development. Next slide, please. And for Building Cabana, makita po natin, these are the turnover dates. So let me start with the first tower, which is Building Alon. That's December 2021, na turnover na po natin yan. We also have the Bughaw, which is December 2021. We have Building Daloy, which is December 2023. And we have Building Cabana, which is June 2024 po. So as you can see po on your screen, this is along Cayetano Boulevard. So we have our entrance po dito. You will see yung ating, so yun yung mag-welcome sa ating mga future unit. And first building on your left, that would be yung ating first building. Si Building Alon, then si Bughaw. Then we have yung Taguig sa other side, which is basically BGC na po yan. And we have Building Cabana. On the other side of the development, we still have 2 more buildings to launch. So hopefully by next year, we launch yung ating 5th building. Unless maubos agad si Cabana, of course, as much as possible, we wanted na mag-provide agad yung mga inventory sa ating mga client. And after, of course, 5th building, pag naubos agad, we'll be launching our 6th building po. Next slide, please. All right. So just to give you po a brief information about Building Cabana, this is a 12 residential levels. More or less, we have 24 units per floor, a total of 288 units for the Building Cabana. We have 5 floors with Sky Garden. And we also have 2 elevators, which is we have 11 passengers po in pwede makasakay. Of course, we have 2 staircases. We have 45 basement parking slots. So kindly take note po, this is not 1:1 yung ating parking inventory. So more or less po for this building, we have allotted lang po 45 basement parking slot. And normally naman po soon, hopefully, we also launch yung ating parang street parking. And we have also the 288 drying cage. So dito, within the building itself, you can maximize po yung use ng unit mo because we have dedicated po a separate area for your laundry, which is yung drying cages po na tinatawag po natin. So at least, di ba there are some condominium within the unit itself, doon na rin po naglo-laundry sila client or yung iba nagpapa-laundry. So dito, we wanted to maximize yung unit as well as gusto natin na kahit papano makatipid din si client because they can put their own washing machine, then they can do their laundry po within their drying cages. Next slide, please. So this is the building typical floor plan po for the building cabana. So we have units facing the sunken courtyard or yung mga back units natin, which is facing naman po yung BGC. So your client can choose doon sa ating views. So we have available po of 2-bedroom and studio unit po for this cabana building po natin. So it's either you encountered an end user po, so we can provide the 2-bedroom units, or there are some client as well for investment naman po, we can offer studio unit if they like. So typical for the studio unit po natin, the sizes are more or less nasa 22 square meters. And for our 2-bedroom naman po, approximately, we have 36 square meters po. So these are the typical unit layout. And kindly take note again, all the developments po of Filinvest Land Inc. is fully finished pag tayo po ay nag-turnover. So next slide, please. All right. So for the pricing summary po natin, more or less, studio starts at 3.1 million. 2-bedroom starts at 5 million. Parking starts at 810,000 po. And normally naman po, we have provided a brief rundown ng ating additional fees dito sa ating mga units. So we have yung ating miscellaneous fees, we have bank charges, we have turnover fees, and we also have processing fees, which is only applicable for international sales group. So more, you have an idea po of how much is the pricing po natin. And for the reservation fee, I forgot po, ano po, it's 50,000 pesos po. All right, so why invest in Panglao? So again, with the discussion ko po a while ago, di ba, we have the resort-inspired community. What else? We have yung ating facade ng building, we have the myELITE concept, but I'll be giving you a specific reason why specifically invest in Panglao Oasis po. Next slide, please. Of course, it is situated in Taguig City. So this is the fastest, highly urbanized city in Metro Manila. The location is very convenient because very near hospitals, schools. We're also accessible if your client wanted to travel abroad or domestic, because we're very near airports. High potential for larger increases in property values, and within that area po, high demand for rentals for increasing workforce because within Cayetano Boulevard soon, mau-open na din po yung pinaka-new, tama ba, munisipyo ng Taguig within that area. So mas magiging yung foot traffic ng mga tao talaga within that, medyo marami. So if you're eyeing na to buy ang Panglao Oasis for investment, I think maraming mag-rent within that community natin, especially with the feature po ng project. Next slide, please. And also, of course, yung infrastructure projects po natin. So soon, once yung mga Mega Manila Subway, what else? Yung mga sinasabi nilang mga from the former build na project, hopefully, by the time na fully turnover na po yung ating project is, na rin po, available na rin po yung ating mga infrastructure projects. So within the project itself, it's very easy sa mga future unit owner natin na mag-travel na kahit hindi na gumamit ng personal vehicle nila, but public transportation, it's very convenient. Next slide, please. So that ends my presentation. So I hope na with the technical problems initially, doon sa discussion ko po is you get the vibes po ng aming development, which is the 100 West and Panglao Oasis. Again, I would like to thank Team Elite, Oh My Home, for giving us the opportunity to present yung aming 2 of our newest project po sa inyo. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sheen. Thank you so much. Okay, so we will be proceeding to the Q&A, but for now, we will be flashing the polls on the screen para malaman din natin yung mga opinion nila about the projects, about 100 West and Panglao Oasis. And of course, we would like to thank Sheen for sharing with us the 100 reasons why it should be Filinvest and why it's the Filinvest projects na i-offer natin sa mga clients natin. And of course, to those of you who would like to see the projects, let us know so that we can book a schedule. And please let us know 2 to 3 days ahead of time. Okay. Yung ating polls, is it already available? Ayan. So, question number 1, what one of these exclusive 100 West amenities do you like best? Is it the Skyline Deck with outdoor theater and community garden? Is it the Scandinavian design family lounge areas, the Sunset Bar, Deck Bar and Lounges, or the Infinity Pool? Pwede bang lahat? Number 2, which 100 West property highlights can seal the deal for your client? Is it the prime location, the mixed-use concept, the prime units, or the tailor-fit amenities? Okay, feeling ko ang syempre hindi ko kayo pwedeng impluwensyahan. Sige. I cannot vote daw, sabi ng screen ko. Okay. Okay, so what do you think? Ano ba ang mga magugustuhan ng ating mga clients? All right, let's show the results. Skyline Deck ang pinakamataas na vote. And in terms of property highlights, it's the location. Yes, it's Makati. Okay, and the second poll, we will be releasing the second poll for Panglao Oasis. Tingnan natin yung second poll natin. What features of the Panglao Oasis development are you most interested in? Is it the dynamic design, the authentic resort vibe, vibrant living spaces, or generous amenities? For number 2, what makes Taguig City attractive as a place to live in? Fastest, highly urbanized city in Metro Manila, convenient location, property values have a high potential for larger increases, and high demand for rentals for an increasing workforce. Okay, so Panglao Oasis is actually close to BGC. So if you're working in BGC, if your clients are working in BGC, Panglao Oasis is a little bit, it's 4 kilometers away. So it's a little bit over 15 to 20 minutes siguro na travel time. Okay, so that's very close by. Of course, to those who would like to live in the city but not really in the city, alam yun, kasi may mga, di ba, merong mga tao na sa city na ako nagtatrabaho, sa city pa rin ba ako nakatira? Gusto nila ng vibe, gusto nila escape from the city, but they're still in the city. Ayun, so yun si Panglao Oasis. Ako naman, what I love most about this is is the space. Ay,
wow.
Grabe, pantay-pantay. Okay. Pero ako, I vote for authentic resort vibe. Ayan, nag-vote. Panelist nag-vote. Okay. Bawal daw mag-vote ang host eh. What makes Taguig City attractive as a place to live? Fastest, highly urbanized city in Metro Manila. Yeah, that's really the location for all of us. Okay? And then we will also be, mamaya pa yung isang poll, no? Tama ba ako? Okay. So we will be flashing another poll later on after the Q&A. So, Sheena, I have some questions for Panglao Oasis. Since it's a resort vibe, diba? Do you allow Airbnb for the units?
Normally, Miss Ice, the stand po ni Filinvest is no. But okay. Once we turn over, kasi normally, diba, sa development naman, in any condominium, in any developer, diba, once we turn over yung whole community sa mga unit owner, it can change eh.
Right.
Kasi since may approving body na sa side ng Condo Corp.
Right. Oo.
So again, as of today, ma'am, since of course ongoing in development and all, no po. Miss I, sorry, just to correct lang, it's not 50,000. Medyo na mix up ko with our prestige project. For the reservation fee po of Panglao and 100 West, it's just 20,000.
Okay, ayan. So 20,000 ang reservation fee. So magsipag-reserve na kayo. Okay. Kasi ang ganda. I mean, sorry So alam ko naman we can really pero ang ganda ng 100 West. Natuwa ako dun sa natuwa ako dun sa
Actually, that's one of the
Infinity.
yes, correct, ma'am. That's one of our middle market na development, but I think mas medyo towards na siya into prestige, pero it's very very affordable because it is located in Makati. Plus the amenities itself, pwede mong ma-target both eh. It can be end user or eventually gawin mong investment yung unit mo.
Yes, very competitive yung pricing, no? Another question, because I'm a pet owner myself, so I also get this a lot. So for Filinvest, particularly for 100 West and Panglao Oasis, do you allow dogs or cats or
normally,
mga
ma'am,
domesticated animals naman?
Normally, ma'am, for medium rise, for Panglao, we do allow pets. But most of our high rise po kasi, medyo hindi.
Okay. So for 100 West, hindi?
Yes.
And then for Panglao Oasis, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So ayan, malinaw na po sa mga pet owners na kagaya ko. Okay, at least alam lang natin. So pag mid-rise allowed, pagka high-rise hindi. Para mas madaling tandaan for Filinvest. Okay, and of course, another question would be for 100 West. So di ba yung it's already for turnover, right? Malapit na siya ma-turnover. How do you turn it over? Like by ba siya? By clusters ba siya or the entire building all at the same time?
Normally by floor kami, Miss Ice.
Sorry, by floor.
Yes, and normally we identify din. Actually, per floor, then we identify as well, of course, yung sa mga unit owner natin naka-comply na.
Okay.
So there are some clients
so parang kung alin yung mas mataas yung percentage ng halos full paid na, ganyan.
Yes. Once paid na si down payment.
Correct.
Correct. Once paid na si down payment, then may LOG na po coming from the kung under bank financing ito, then we can process na po yung moving in nila unit owner.
Ayun. Okay. Thank you for that. And again, to our elite members, if you have questions, kung medyo nabighani kayo, ayan, hindi pa sila, speechless pa sila ngayon. If you have questions, you can also send us an email at elite@omyhome.com or get in touch with our group specialists, ayan, para ma-assist kayo with your questions as well. So with that, Sheen, I believe wala ng questions from our audience. We'd like to thank you on behalf of my team, the Elite Network, and of course, Oh My Home Philippines would like to thank you for giving us your time and energy and effort today. For sharing with us 100 reasons why it's Filinvest.
Thank you, Miss Ice. Thank you, Team Elite. Thank you, Oh My Home.
Thank you, Sheen.